Alright, so now that we've been able to learn how to pass in dynamic data through our API, basically using our user IDs. Now, if we go back to the page here, you can see that. Okay, let's undo this console logs that we have. I'm gonna go here and then I'm going to take this off. I'm gonna take this off so we don't have to log anything out into the console anymore. Let's quickly come back and things should load up as we expect it to. Okay, the network is doing its thing again, but basically let me quickly go here and click on and do my Control S to refresh it, and then I can refresh this page as well, and we should have them load. Okay, it's still saying same thing. Right, but let's not worry. What we want to worry more about is displaying every post inside the application, right? So getting all posts, right? But as you can see, we have not been able to set that up. But here's the thing, we are not going to set up getting all posts just like that, right? We are going to be able to get all posts but make it random, just like how Facebook does it, right? Or these social media applications do it, right? So what we can do is we can basically let me copy this one instead, right? Let me copy this one instead, and then I'll post it like this. So I'll say get all posts. Right now, for this one, we are not taking in anything, right? We are not taking in anything here, but we'll use aggregate, right? We use aggregate, and then inside here we sample it, right? So over here we can use the sample. Then this sample is basically going to shake everything up. Then inside we can give it a size as well, right? We can give it a sample size of 40 as an example, right? Let's not forget to put this inside the square brackets here. Then everything should be as we expect it to be, right? I think we should be able to see a snippet come out. Yeah, so it should be as we expect it to be. Now this is posts, it's coming out as posts, right? So what I'm saying this one does is it basically shakes everything up. So instead of the first post showing first, it wouldn't show first like that. It would instead show the next post or something, but it basically shows up random posts, right? Yeah. So what we are going to do is from the service we go into the post controller, then we can go and use this get posts here. We can paste that here. So say get all, we can say get all posts controller, right? Get all posts, then I'll say get all posts. Then we clear this because we won't need any of this. I think inside the service we did do that correction. So over here we can say posts, right? And posts have been fetched successfully. Okay, posts fetch failed. Alright, now that we've been able to set this up, what we can do is we can go back into the news feed here, and then we clear this. Can clear this and go inside here. Basically that should be in the api.js, yeah, and then we can create this next API here, calling here. So I can say get all posts here. I can say get all posts, right? Now now I'm going to take this one off because we are not passing in any parameter. right? I'm going to take this one also off, so that it becomes just a normal double quotes. Okay, I think I'm going to have to take it off manually. Okay, I think we have not set up the routes for it, right? So I'll quickly go back and set up the routes so that there will be no confusion. So I'm going to go back to the backend, then we'll go into the post.routes here, and then we'll set up the routes for getting all posts. So I'll tell you what, get all posts. Right, now that we have get all posts, we can say this one should be what, we can just leave it here, right? Yeah, so it will instead rather become, okay, so let's set this up as well. Let me go back. Alright, so we can import that, it's here. Okay, then now that we have that, we can go into the news feed now and then see what, get all posts. Okay, now we are going to set it to what, posts. Okay, then now why are we setting it to post? To remember that inside here, inside the controller here, this where our post is going to be, so that's why. So okay, it has been set now. If I go back into this section and everything and the internet is working as it's expected, you should be able to get, oh no, yeah, okay, I'm quickly gonna go into the API here and make sure that everything is okay. Yeah, of course it should be okay now. As long as it's a get request, it should be okay. So we can go back here to the backend. The network is bad again, then refresh. Hopefully we should be able to call the data now. Still the network error. It said get all posts is not defined. Get all posts is not defined, and that is in the controller. Right, get all posts is not defined, that is in the controller. So I would import that. Okay, get all posts should now be defined basically. Alright, now that we've been able to set this up, let us refresh it. Alright, so after refreshing, we were able to come up with this really cool data. We have Kofi and then the time, then we have the text description for Kofi and Amma, and then yes, as usual, Kofi and Amma again. So it basically just shuffles up everything, right? 0 likes, 0 likes, 0 likes, 1 like, right? So yeah, basically that's how we can present out the information, or we can basically show random posts on the home page, just like how the big social media applications do. Right now, in the next one, we're basically going to move into the profile page, and then we are going to display the information for a particular user based off of the username that has been passed through the params of this part of the page, right, or this link of the page. Right now, I'll see you then.